We booked our Halong Bay day tour via Klook for about $48 per pax. The tour operator provided a pickup service directly from our hotel as long as you are staying within Hanoi's city centre. This was very convenient for us, especially with the early pickup time of 8 AM. We were the second group on board the bus, and it took about an hour to pick up the rest of the tour members. We left for Halong Bay by 9 AM and the journey to our first stop was 2 hours. We arrived at Viet Pearl Farm where we got a quick introduction to pearl cultivation. It was interesting to see how the pearls were extracted and to learn about their different origins and qualities. We also visited a shop selling pearl jewelry and other souvenirs with no pressure to make a purchase. We left the farm for the port, which was just a 15-minute drive away. Here, our guide gathered the remaining tour members from the port and handled the ticketing for the ferry. Lunch was served as soon as we boarded. The spread included grilled fish, squid, prawns, clam soup, fried spring rolls, egg, cucumbers, and watermelon. I was pretty satisfied by both the variety and quality of food. After lunch, we headed to the upper deck to enjoy the stunning views of Halong Bay. We finally reached our first stop, Luon Cave, also known as Surprise Cave, after an hour and a half. This cave was massive, with various formations such as stalactites and stalagmites. This was a guided tour, and although there were many other tour groups, the flow was systematic and well organized, ensuring minimal overcrowding at each pit stop. This cave required some climbing, with quite a few steps and narrow walkways, so comfortable shoes and clothing are recommended. We then headed to our next destination, Luon Cave, which was 20 minutes away. Here, we could choose between a kayak or a bamboo boat ride. We opted for the kayak and the views here were breathtaking. That said, the area for kayaking was relatively limited and the views became repetitive after a while. It is advisable to bring a change of clothes and a waterproof bag if you plan to kayak. Alternatively, you can leave your belongings on the ferry. Our final stop was T-Top Island, which was just 10 minutes away. There were a few activities to do here, such as hiking to the viewpoint, swimming, or simply relaxing by the beach. The hike up was steep and insanely crowded, so we chilled by the beach to enjoy the scenery instead. We were given an hour on the island before making our way back to the port. This took an hour and a half, during which we got to enjoy some complimentary snacks, fruits, and drinks while watching the sunset over Halong Bay. If you're looking for a day of sightseeing and activities, I highly recommend this tour. I was initially worried about the overcrowding since this was one of the most popular tour routes in Halong Bay. However, the tour groups were spaced out well, and despite the crowds, we were able to get all the photos and experiences we wanted without feeling too rushed.